I invite you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and mental empowerment through the inspiring words of the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. In a world filled with challenges and adversities, Stoic philosophy offers a beacon of wisdom, guiding us toward a life of unwavering serenity and courage. Marcus Aurelius, not only a renowned Roman emperor, but also a wise philosopher, shared with us his Meditations, a compendium of profound reflections that urge us to face life's obstacles with resilience and clarity of mind. In this video, we will explore 7 powerful lessons drawn from Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. Through his timeless wisdom, we will learn to cultivate a strong and courageous mindset, capable of transforming even the most challenging moments into opportunities for growth and learning. Marcus Aurelius faced various difficulties both in politics and in his personal life, and his meditations serve as a guide for overcoming our own challenges. He reminds us of the importance of focusing on aspects within our control, such as our thoughts, emotions, and actions, to find true inner peace. As we delve into each of these lessons, you will discover how to apply Stoic principles in your daily life, whether dealing with personal problems, professional challenges, or simply seeking a more meaningful and fulfilling life. So, join us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. At the end of the video, don't forget to leave a comment sharing which lesson from this video resonates with you the most. Your participation is crucial for us to continue bringing inspiring content like this in the future. Lesson 1. In the first lesson of Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, we are introduced to the fundamental importance of resilience, the ability to adapt and recover in the face of life's adversities. Imagine resilience as the ability of a plant to withstand strong winds without breaking. But unlike the plant, our resilience is more than just passive resistance. It is about growing and thriving even in adversity. The Stoics teach us to cultivate this resilience by recognizing that many things are beyond our control. Accepting this reality frees us from the burden of excessive worry about what we cannot change. Just like a sailor adjusting the sails of his boat to navigate rough seas, we must adapt our perspective and behavior in the face of circumstances. The practice of Stoic resilience involves applying principles such as attention to the present moment, objective evaluation of events, and the pursuit of virtue in all situations. Instead of being swept away by the emotions of the moment, we should cultivate a calm and rational mind, always seeking to learn from difficulties and find opportunities for growth. Resilience does not mean the absence of pain or difficulty, but rather the ability to deal with them constructively. Just as the blacksmith shapes metal in the fire to make it stronger, we can become more resilient through the experiences we face. Therefore, let us embrace the Stoic lesson of resilience, reminding ourselves that we are capable of facing any challenge that life presents us, and that each obstacle is an opportunity to grow and become wiser and stronger. Lesson 2. In Stoic philosophy, the practice of gratitude is like discovering an endless source of joy and contentment in our daily lives. Let me tell you how this practice can transform the way we see the world in a natural and curious way. Imagine waking up in the morning and instead of focusing on the day's tasks or worries, you decide to start by listing 3 things you are grateful for. It could be as simple as the sun shining through the window, the scent of fresh coffee, or even the company of a pet by your side. These seemingly ordinary moments gain a special glow when seen through the lens of gratitude. Throughout the day, you continue to seek these small moments of gratitude. Perhaps it's the kindness of a stranger, the beauty of a flower on the way to work, or the feeling of comfort when you return home after a tiring day. Each moment becomes an opportunity to recognize and appreciate the blessings that surround our lives, but the true magic of gratitude lies in its ability to transform challenges into opportunities for growth. When we face setbacks or difficulties, instead of being engulfed by pessimism, we can find something to be grateful for. Perhaps it's the opportunity to learn a valuable lesson, the inner strength we discover within ourselves, or the unexpected support of a friend. Furthermore, practicing gratitude connects us with others in a genuine and compassionate way. By expressing our gratitude for the people around us, we strengthen bonds and cultivate more meaningful relationships. So, practicing gratitude is not just about acknowledging the blessings we receive, but also about cultivating a constant attitude of appreciation towards life and the people who make it special. It is an invitation to find beauty and meaning in simple moments and a way to nourish our souls with joy and gratitude. Lesson 3. In Stoic philosophy, the lesson of focusing on the present is a fundamental principle for cultivating a serene and balanced mind. The Stoics invite us to dive deep into the present moment, recognizing that it is the only place where we truly live and where we have real control over our actions and thoughts. Imagine the mind as a garden. If we are constantly preoccupied with the seeds of the past that did not sprout or anxious about the future harvests, we neglect the plants that need care now. Focusing on the present is like watering the flowers that are blooming today, cultivating a deeper connection with the reality that surrounds us. The Stoics teach us to direct our attention to the present moment through practices like the here and now meditation. By becoming more aware of our thoughts and sensations in the present moment, we can learn to let go of worries about the past and the future, finding an inner peace that transcends external circumstances. This is not an easy task, as our minds often wander between the past and the future, filled with regrets and anxieties. However, the Stoics remind us that the past is gone and the future is yet to come, while the present is all we really have. Accepting this reality frees us from the burden of regret and anxiety, allowing us to live more fully in the present moment. By focusing on the present, we also develop a greater ability to deal with life's challenges with serenity and clarity. Instead of worrying about what might happen in the future, we focus our energy on making the best possible decisions in the present moment, knowing that it is all we can do. Lesson 4. Set clear goals emphasizes the importance of setting clear goals as a fundamental means of achieving a fulfilling and meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics teach us that having defined goals helps us to direct our energy and focus, providing a sense of purpose and direction in our lives. By setting clear goals, we are able to define what we truly value and want to achieve. This allows us to align our actions with our deepest values, ensuring that each step we take leads us in the right direction. The Stoics remind us that goals should be specific and achievable. Instead of overwhelming ourselves with vague or unattainable goals, we should identify concrete and realistic goals that are within our reach. This helps us to maintain focus and motivation, making it easier to track our progress and adjust our course as needed. This lesson helps us to overcome procrastination and indecision. When we know exactly what we want to achieve, it becomes easier to make decisions and take decisive action. An important practice in Stoic philosophy is goal visualization. By clearly imagining what we wish to achieve, we create a vivid mental image that motivates us to work hard to make that vision a reality. It is always important to remember the importance of keeping our goals aligned with our deepest values. By setting goals that are in harmony with who we are and what we value, we ensure that our pursuit of success is meaningful and rewarding. Lesson 5. Failures. Those experiences we usually prefer to avoid, but that inevitably are part of life's journey. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, had an intriguing view of them. Instead of seeing them as definitive defeats, they regarded them as golden opportunities for learning. Imagine this. You're facing a challenge, you dive in headfirst and fail. Instead of getting discouraged, the Stoics encourage us to reflect deeply on what went wrong. Not to torture ourselves with self-criticism, but to identify areas where we can improve. And here's the catch: taking responsibility for our failures. It's easy to blame others or circumstances, but the Stoics challenge us to look inward and acknowledge our role in it all. This gives us a sense of control over our lives and empowers us to take steps to improve. But what to do with these failed experiences? Well, the Stoics suggest something amazing. Turn them into opportunities. Yes, you heard right. Each failure can be seen as a springboard to success. It's as if each stumble pushes us closer to our ultimate goal. And we mustn't forget humility. Recognizing that we all fail from time to time keeps us grounded. Instead of sinking into shame or wounded pride, we can embrace our failures with an attitude of learning and growth. So, the next time you encounter a failure, don't despair. Instead, embrace it as a wise teacher who has come to teach you something valuable. Because, after all, as the great Stoic philosopher Seneca said, a wise man will be master of his own errors. Lesson 6. In the journey of life, self-compassion is a virtue that often goes unnoticed, but is essential for cultivating a resilient mind and a fulfilling life. In Lesson 6, we dive into the Stoic understanding of self-compassion, a practice that teaches us to be kind and compassionate to ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius remind us that we are human, subject to failures, imperfections, and adverse circumstances. However, instead of lamenting or harshly criticizing ourselves, we can adopt a compassionate approach towards ourselves. This does not mean indulgence or complacency, but rather a loving acceptance of our humanity and a willingness to learn and grow from our mistakes and difficulties. Instead of tormenting ourselves for our failures, we can ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can I become better from this experience? This attitude helps us to transform suffering into wisdom and personal growth. The Stoics encourage us to cultivate self-compassion not as an act of selfishness, but as a solid foundation to serve others more effectively. After all, it is difficult to offer genuine compassion to others if we cannot offer ourselves the same care and kindness. By practicing self-compassion, we are not indulging in self-pity or self-indulgence. On the contrary, we are developing an ability to rise after each fall with renewed dignity and determination. As the Stoic Epictetus stated, it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. Self-compassion empowers us to react with courage and grace in the face of life's challenges. Furthermore, self-compassion helps us to develop genuine empathy for others. When we learn to be kind and compassionate to ourselves, we naturally extend that same kindness to others. Thus, self-compassion is not only a gift we give ourselves, but also a gift we offer to the world around us. In lesson number 7 of Marcus Aurelius Meditations, the care of mental health is seen as an essential part of the pursuit of wisdom and the achievement of a fulfilling life. This lesson reminds us that inner tranquility and emotional stability are crucial for facing life's challenges with equanimity and serenity. The Stoics understood that the mind is the seat of all our perceptions and judgments, and therefore it is crucial to cultivate a healthy and balanced mind. This involves learning to deal with emotions constructively, developing resilience in the face of adversity, and maintaining a clear and objective perspective on life's circumstances. One of the Stoic practices for caring for mental health is the exercise of mindfulness, or prosoche, as the Stoics called it. This involves being fully present in the moment, aware of our thoughts, emotions, and reactions without being swept away by them. By cultivating this skill, we can develop greater self-awareness and self-mastery, allowing us to respond to situations with calmness and discernment rather than reacting impulsively. Another important aspect of mental health care in Stoic philosophy is the practice of unconditional acceptance of circumstances we cannot control. The Stoics teach us to distinguish between what is within our control and what is not, and to direct our energy and attention to what we can influence. This does not mean passive resignation, but rather a pragmatic and realistic approach to dealing with life's vicissitudes. Furthermore, the Stoics emphasize the importance of self-reflection and self-examination as tools for promoting growth and personal development. By examining our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we can identify harmful patterns and limiting beliefs and work to change them. This allows us to cultivate greater integrity and authenticity in our lives, living according to our deepest values. I hope you enjoyed the video and found inspiration in the powerful lessons of Stoic philosophy we shared today. If you liked the content, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next videos. Your interaction is essential for us to continue bringing content that can enrich your journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.